What's up? It's not THC9 up, and today I have a quick video for you, a quick rant type video. So this is to make up kind of for Monday because I didn't really go into anything mind control, but I also want to throw a little bit of their clone Tyrone in here. So a lot of us don't understand that we are born in a place. Technically, you have to be fair. Most of us have no memory. Now, people who remember their past lives, that's one person. But technically, we are born in a place where we have no memory, no knowledge of anything here. We don't know what's going on here in this world. We just listen to the person that we don't know. Maybe we met. Well, by the time they teach you to start speaking, maybe you're like a few months, a year, almost a year old, right? So you're speaking to this person that you met for a few months, that you knew for a few months or up to or a year, and they're teaching you everything you know. They're the ones feeding you. This person could wish you harm for, you know. You don't know this person. You knew this person for a few days, and they took you to their house, and you're with them 24 hours. You didn't even know them for a whole hour. Maybe you knew them for, I don't know how long they keep women in the hospital after they're pregnant, maybe a day or two, right? So you knew them for a day or two, then they take you home. You know none of these people. So you have to remember, you're being born somewhere where you don't know where you're at. You don't know these people. You're just born here with no memory, and you're trusting everything. I'm not saying don't trust everything and be paranoid. I'm saying then that means you're gonna have to take everything with a grain of salt, and your mind shouldn't be blown when things are changing. I mean, hello, you did come here with no memory. How far-fetched can anything else be? That's why things are not like crazy for me. I didn't know these people. I don't know where I'm at, and I say this all the time. Imagine you are the smallest thing in the freaking room. You don't know where you're at. You don't know what's going on. You're just a dodo bird. Literally, you don't know what's going on. It's like, that's the perfect way to bring somebody into somewhere that's not safe. It's to have them confused, smaller than everybody, don't know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Because then if you do have a memory, you do know what's going on, you're small. What you gonna do about it? You can't communicate with us. You don't even know the language we speak here. Yeah. So for me, I understand this world isn't what it's always gonna put itself out to be. So every time this world thinks it's gonna show me who it is, I'm gonna look at it for what I know it is myself. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, yeah, this is the world, this is what it's showing me. Nah, because you know what? Everything it shows me is half-assed truth. Everything it shows us, down to history, it don't even tell you the full history. It tells you half-ass history. Everything in this world is half-ass. They're not telling you the full of anything. If you want to know something, you got to go find it for yourself, and don't go searching for something you don't want answers for. So either mac out and enjoy the world, or if you're ready, go find the truth. Go, or just like I said, or just mac out. But the saying that I clone Tyrone is far-fetched, I don't think it's far-fetched at all. I'm gonna start there. I forgot what else I was supposed to be speaking about. But I don't think they clone Tyrone is far-fetched at all. I think it's very accurate, actually. Very accurate. How many times I've been in the restaurant with my family, for example. Well, we don't really go out to eat no more, I'm not gonna lie. But back in the day when we used to go out to eat all the time, when we used to go to IHOP and stuff, you just be laughing, you just be, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get what they're saying and stuff like that. I do think that there are agendas going on that we may not be able to fathom, and it may seem pointless to us, and it may be like, oh, I don't understand why they have these certain agendas don't. Just because it don't make sense to you. Are you in any secret society or something? Are you a part of their big plan? Are you the big three? No. Are you a part of anything? No. You're a human like me on the grounds that are using this experiment. You're not the master of this experiment. You're not the head person of this experiment. You're not even a soldier in this experiment. You are the experiment. So stop thinking that you're going to know and be included in everything. I feel like y'all want to be included. Y'all want to know what's going on. And I respect that. So do I. But why do you think the experiment would know that they're the experiment? Like, y'all really be sounding dumb sometimes, because I'll sit there and say no to everything. No. And then tell people, like, on Facebook, the people who are on Facebook nowadays are like New Yorkers, maybe people from New Jersey and stuff like that, maybe Atlanta people. I've been seeing like Chicago people. But for the New Yorkers, I see posts, oh, y'all just say anything. Oh, This is so far-fetched. Yo, y'all just think they calling anybody. Oh, conspiracy theories. Are y'all okay? Do y'all not know what world we're in? For you to be saying anybody's crazy for anything. If you don't fuck with it, keep it pushing. I would never sit there and down somebody else's stuff because it's like you never fucking know. Now if niggas is crazy, niggas is crazy. You get what I'm saying? That can happen. That's a possibility. But in a world like this, where niggas will give you cigarettes and then tell you 50 years later, 10 years later, 20 years later, however many years later, that it gives you cancer. Nigga, you knew it gave me cancer. Y'all try to test everything out before y'all hand it out. For people who sat there and said, yeah, black people are fucking animals, niggers. And then gonna sit there and be like, oh no, they're human actually. No, they're kind of equal. Kind of equal. Let's educate them for a little while. Okay, now you're equal. Like, for the same people who say, oh, gays are fucking animals. And then say, well, you're still saying that. But then in a few years, you're going to be like, oh, no, they're equal. They're human. They deserve all the rights. I'm not trusting shit this world say. Nothing this world could tell me. Because y'all sit there and say shit that don't make sense to me. Like, y'all sit there and say, yeah, black people should be slaves. Yeah, gays shouldn't be married. Like, why the fuck do you care? Stuff like that will always make me say, y'all not on point. Y'all just not on point for me. If you ever thought someone was lesser than the other, the way y'all treat animals, all this stuff, y'all not on point for me. All this stuff that I see that y'all do, and I'm going by actions, not even what y'all say. Y'all actions, the evilness in y'all hearts of this world, yeah, hell yeah, y'all an experiment. A sick, twisted, fucked up experiment. And yeah, I just believe that. Yeah, I just believe everything I said, and I stand by it. I think you're actually the fucking sick, crazy person if you're not questioning shit that's going on in this world. If you're not going to question it, then shut the fuck up. That's how I feel also. If you're not going to question that in this world, shut the fuck up. And then don't question nothing on your own. Don't down another motherfucker for using their head and questioning stuff. Okay, Mr. Yes Sam. Yes, man. You a real yes man, real yes Sam ass nigga. If you sitting here saying that people are crazy for having their conspiracy theories, you're the dumb fuck that can't even you feel me, put shit together and shit. Nah, I just woke up. This is an early morning video. Well, I didn't just wake up. I woke up a little bit earlier for work so that I can make this video before I go. And I'm really just tired of. Today's like an aggravated video because I'm really just tired. I'm really just sick and tired of people downing other people for one, for whatever the reason may be. And also for people sitting there always not only not using their own inferences and logical thinking and, you know, everything that we learned from, if you watch crime shows from school, just like, school is not ancient. I don't like school at all, right? I don't believe that I believe it's necessary, just not in the way we're doing it. So for me to sit there and say, you actually learned how to, you know, put two and two together from school, like a little bit. Now, obviously we didn't learn enough to me about this world and about, you know, taxes and also like stuff you would need to survive. Say it's an apocalypse right now. Y'all could have taught us how to like do certain things. I mean, come on, hello. But I do feel like they definitely, like when you, I don't know what grade it is that you start learning about metaphors and all that type of stuff. I think that's like middle school ELA class, I don't know what it's called anymore. I've been out of middle school for a while. So yeah, whenever you do that is when I started questioning the world. Like, I went to Catholic school, so it was a little bit earlier on for me when they, like, you know, you're learning like religion and stuff. But I think when I took like classes that helped me make inferences, and even science class when you're able to make a thesis statement and stuff like that, certain things in school help you question, like, if this then this, like whenever that period, because I feel like that I learned all that type of stuff, all that stuff in like 1 year. I feel like that's like 4th grade, maybe 5th grade. When you learn about your thesis statements and you have all those different classes, that 1 year that you learn about all that stuff helps you question stuff. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't think school's all that great, but I think that when you start to when you learn how to question stuff properly, that was my favorite thing. Because now I understand. Like before, I didn't understand. Like I had all these questions. I didn't understand how to test them, how to put them to the test. If you get what I'm saying. So when you start learning about all that stuff, you're like, okay, you learn how to like I said, make inferences and stuff like that. So we are all, if you went to school, we are all capable of questioning things. The fact that you decided not to, but you want to down the next person for questioning things is crazy. Like, then just shut the fuck up. Don't say nothing. Like, then don't say nothing. But don't get on nobody else for questioning stuff as they should. Why the fuck should they just say, yeah, this is right. Yeah, Sam. Yeah, man. Why should they be a yes man? No. Everybody, we should question stuff. I'm not saying act on what you question, but yeah, have the freedom of mind, freedom of speech, wrong or right, to stand on how you feel. And if you feel something, you should go about it. Not saying you should make any actual, do nothing that's detrimental or that's going to change anything, but you should be able to use your fucking head. Like, people are trying to stop you from thinking. Oh, you're a weirdo. Oh, you're a weirdo for thinking. Oh my god. Like, shut the fuck up. We can think, we can do whatever the fuck we want too, nigga. That's all I have to say. Y'all need to stop putting people down for thinking. Niggas is about to stop thinking. Mind your fucking business, for real. Everybody, mind your fucking business and let people do what the fuck they want to do. For real, for real. And yeah, if they're not hurting you, shut the fuck up. Y'all need to learn how to do that. If they're not hurting you, shut the fuck up. 9:15 out.